I don't know how to do it. I normally could do it, but I'm not sure why it's not showing.
Your
But otherwise, if you guys fine, but yeah.
Do you have there should be a share icon there for video. There's a microphone, and right next to the microphone on the bottom left hand corner should be the video share. You might have a line through it. You have to click on it. There you go.
Yes, it's still not showing. But anyway, that's fine. Actually, don't worry. Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
All right, I just turned on the recording, so if you don't mind, I'll go through that again. I forgot to put the recording on. So this is Lau from London. She does the healing modality called Tachyon Soulprint. It's based on the stellar light language that aims to send healing to the human psyche, DNA, and soul consciousness. It starts with connecting with someone's soul blueprint in sound, song, and deepens soul connection, thus healing. It is connected to toroidal energy, zero-point energy, and sacred geometry. Areas covered including stellar DNA activation, purification of sexual energy, soul awakening, ESP, Starseed awakening, interdimensional healing, and in general, energy healing and clearing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So someone actually had offered to an initial clearing for us. Who was that? Was saying that?
Oh, Tom. I mean, not Tom. Todd.
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 Tom said.
Todd. I know you, Todd.
So I've already connected in. As soon as she connected, I felt a lot of energy. So this is going to be very good. But this is the healing the healing tool that I learned at GetEsoteric.org. It's a place in Trout Lake, Washington, very spiritual site on the planet, called GetEsoteric Ranch. Stands for Enlightened Contact with Extraterrestrial Intelligence. I've been going there for about 4 years, and I plan on going at least once a year for the rest of my life, probably, because it's an amazing place. But it's a clearing technique that he developed. His name is James Gilliland, and it creates sacred space. It connects you with your higher self. It grounds you and with Mother Gaia. So I'll go through really quickly and do that for us.
Okay.
So just imagine source energy coming in, surrounding your toroidal field, enveloping you, golden white light. And you declare that we welcome all entities in love and light. Speak to you all from the Lord, God, Goddess of our beings, telling you all that you're healed and forgiven, lifted and enlightened. Healed and forgiven, lifted and enlightened, filled and surrounded with the divine Christ light, the divine Buddha light, the divine Mary light, the divine Christ love, the divine Buddha love, the divine Mary love. And we ask all of the beautiful many to escort you off to your perfect places. Go in peace. If you do not come to support divine love, we command that you leave. If you do not come to support divine light, we command that you leave. If you do not come to support divine truth, we command that you leave. And if you are not here to support the uplifting ascension of the planet Mother Gaia, from the Lord God, Goddess of our beings, we command that you leave. Go in peace, go in peace, go in peace. Namaste.
Thank you, Todd.
You're very welcome.
Okay. San, you there?
Yes. So today our topic is on healing traumas. So there are a few different sections. So we'll start with cellular healing, followed by retrieving lost energy, and then emotional, and then collective. That would be around half an hour. And then basically what we're going to do is to, I'm going to play some sounds, and then if you feel you want to, you can lay down, just feel as comfortable as you can. And there might be emotions coming up or sensations in the body. So just be mindful and be open and prepared. So basically, yeah. So are we ready to start?
Yes.
Cool. So this first one is about clearing emotional imprints of traumas in the cells. Okay. So the next one is called retrieving lost energy through glandular exhaustion. So. Okay, and then so feel free to say anything. So otherwise, I'll just keep going. So I don't want to interrupt your process, our process. So the next one is called releasing cellular stress. Okay, and the next one, this one is called Rewriting Emotions in the Brain Tissues of the Heart. Okay, and then this coming one is called Stopping the Fight or Flight Response Tape. As vi adesuranta ayushadira zure adursa reda yuzaire diasitante. Iro dia rudende brade. times they appeared that Shravya Viraza Yira Zaya Soreya Aresura Antia Amprala Surante Agasaria Aptia Jusua Tazure Azuria Ise Azuria Adiansi Ambia Korate Kureta Sarishunde Karinta Sarin Tiajun. Okay. And then this one is called Prevents Kundalini Drain Through Traumas. Understand here, This one is called Retrieving Lost Soul Fragments. Okay, and now we're moving to the emotional healing part, which is the first one is called Releasing Emotional Punishment and Self-Pity. Okay. Okay. This coming one is called Transforming Inferior Emotions to Soul-Based Emotions. So now I would like to invite everyone to connect with their hearts and expand their heart's electromagnetic field. Okay. So this coming one is about sending love and forgiveness to those who have wronged us. This one is slightly longer, okay. So to finish off, we're going to do this last one, which is called Conscious Love and Healing, the Collective Emotional Template. Okay. Okay. So you can slowly come back to this space in your own time. Just take a few deep breaths and gently feel your body, and slowly, gently open your eyes when you're ready.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
How does everybody feel?
Wow. I mean, that was incredible. I could feel the energy moving up all the chakras, just like a warm feeling.
That's good. How were the others? How are you guys feeling?
Yes, it was quite powerful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I loved it. Very cleansing, very inspiring.
Oh, great. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, at some point I did feel like a lot of energy moving, a lot of warmth as well. I did feel, and then yeah, it's good. It's moving. The energy is moving. Definitely.
Did anybody feel nauseated?
It started in that area, like in the stomach or the lower area, and then it kind of moved up into the heart chakra, then the throat, and then up to the higher, into the crown area. That's the way I felt it went from the bottom to the top. I don't know if that's correct, but that's how I felt the warmth kind of moving slowly, slowly kind of creeping its way up. Yeah.
Wow.
For me, there were several types of sensations. Some that started in my arms, then went through my tummy, then up to my chest. And some I felt really large swirls of. Yeah, I'll do like this. They went like that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
There is a name for that shape. It's with the golden ratio.
The toroidal field.
Yeah, I felt it go like this, and then it was immensely powerful. So that was really nice.
The Fibonacci sequence.
Anyone else?
I really felt it in my solar plexus, in my heart, and I felt it in my crown, and I felt all the chakras begin to open up. I felt very, very inspired and very connected to Source.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Actually, the last sound I didn't play was actually about source consciousness, but I thought because of the time, so I just thought, okay, just leave that one out. But yeah, anyway, interesting to mention that.
I felt a lot of energy moving, and I felt chills and tingling all throughout my body. It was really beautiful experience, and then with the breathing, I felt a lot of releasing happening. So lots of movement of energy and a lot of shifting. Thank you very much for being of service. Greatly appreciated. Much love and light to you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
I could feel toxins leaving my lungs as I'm just sitting here.
Wow.
And I don't usually get that. I get that in meditation. Like if I've meditated for an hour, I can usually bring that up. That you could feel the toxins coming from your lungs. But it was almost immediate, where it's it's like anything negative, anything sort of not serving you is just being released. Yeah.
Yes.
It was great.
That's good.
Yeah, I felt it in my stomach as well. That's where it started for me, and then it just rose up my column. It was amazing. Very strong, very powerful. Thank you, San. And also, I put a link in there for the healing negative influences. It's in the chat, so you guys can find that on the website.
Great.
For James.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. Derek?
Well, I'm just going to say that I felt a connection immediately, and I felt it in my solar plexus, and it's still with me. So I'm just kind of processing how this will play out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's still with me too.
Yeah, I can
it's
feel
amazing.
it too. It's a positive energy, and I can feel like a little bit of my spirit, soul, consciousness. It's going a little bit back out of my body, and then coming back in, and going to the side, and coming back in. That's what it feels like to me.
Okay, because there's one about the Kundalini drain, releasing the Kundalini drain. So maybe that's why some of you feeling the sacral. Maybe that's why it's retrieving the lost energy through the Kundalini drain. So, yeah, and the armpit. If someone feels the arm, I remember someone was mentioning the armpit, the arm. So it might be related to that as well. I mean, yeah, lots of things are happening depending what you have gone through. What is, what is, it depends on the person.
At one point, I felt something on the left side of me, and especially on the left side of my nose. I was staying focused on my chakras and trying to connect the what Joe calls the 1, 4, and 6, and that would be the first chakra and the heart and the pineal. So it was just really, really good. And even as y'all are talking, I just feel more expanded. So it was just awesome. Thank you. And I just feel like what you've done is going to increase. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, I experienced itchiness on the left side of my nose and down the side of my face, and I felt that there was also tension was beginning to come out of my shoulders as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you for that. That was beautiful.
Yes.
I didn't feel the nose thing until you said it, and then my left nose went nuts.
Because that might be related to the glands. I don't know. It could be. Really. Yeah. Anyway.
My whole head and face are numb right now.
It's amazing. I that's why I was like, when she asked to, for me to bring other people on, I'm like, absolutely. She did it one-on-one with me, and there was so much stuff that happened during that session. I felt like I was in Walking with the Spirits, even afterwards.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So thank you. I'm really glad you guys all have really positive experiences, and it will still go on. So observe yourself and then drink lots of water and ground as well if you feel a bit lightheaded. So
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, son. Thank you. I know you need to go to bed, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's midnight at her time, guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you, son.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me.
Oh, you too.
Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Speak soon. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, son.
Or does anyone want to say anything? Sorry, I didn't mean to just close like that, but yeah, sorry.
Well, I'd like to maybe get some of your information posted in the chat and maybe on the reply message that we had from today, so we can get that onto our website and onto our group and our page, so that we can point other people in your direction. And because I'm sure this is just such a great modality. I've never experienced anything like that over the phone, over the technology, usually face to face, but
yeah, I know. Basically this is so-called the light language or stellar language. So is sort of is related to Melchizedek and related to Andromeda, but recently I got a little bit more so-called transmission from other stellar beings as well. So I guess it's a mixture of everything, but then in the end it's about using sound to speak to the body and speak to the consciousness and to heal, basically. And so to sum up, it is that. And then just to introduce a little bit, we're about to close, but I was just going to say, like, this actually was not intended initially for, like, so-called public. It's more like for self-healing. That came up 2 years ago when something happened to me, and then I wanted to do some self-healing. So that's actually what came up. But yeah, I'm glad it's helpful to more people now, so it's good.
So how do you learn to do this? Does it just come to you, or is it something that you can learn otherwise? Or
well, I believe everyone has their own gift, and this somehow is, maybe it's like somehow it just came to me, sort of.
Wow.
I asked for it and then it came to me. So but then
amazing.
during the process I had a lot of clearing and healing, and mainly the healing is on clearing the mind control, the programming. So a lot of that, and then the genetic programming, the genetic engineering, you know, those like slightly crazier stuff about the, you know, the reptilian DNA, all this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
so that is, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So I first I thought it was maybe your native language or something that you were using. Yeah.
Well, it can be. Maybe it's the stellar language, so it can be native language.
Yeah, that's our original language, is light language.
Yeah, native Andromedan, sure.
I got a question. I don't know if it's a good one, but I'm going to ask it anyways. So from those that are in like what they call the Christian world and they pray in the spirit or pray in tongues, this is totally different from what you're doing. Is that correct?
Totally different. Well, I'm not really familiar what they praying. What, like, I used to be brought up in a Catholic school, but yeah, I'm not quite familiar with the tongues, the
Praying in the spirit or praying in tongues or praying
From what I understand about tongues, it's all verbal, and when you speak light language, it's all energy. Is that correct, son?
Yeah.
What she's done was energy, and the other one, because like I'm just trying to learn all this stuff. I do.
No, speaking in tongues is just verbal. It's only like right here and now in the third dimension.
Okay.
But then when you speak in light language, it's channeled through. We're not. It depends on how high you want to go.
Channeling is the thing. Like she mentioned Melchizedek, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me out here, guys. I'm learning. Thank you.
No problem.
It doesn't have to be in sound, but then because it's something physical, we can actually just send healing through thoughts or through like hands-on, like remote hands-on healing. It can be anything actually, or through sight, just looking at someone and you can send healing. So sound is only one physical so-called domain. It depends on your gift and what you're supposed to do, what we are supposed to do really. The means is not as important really at the end of the day.
I love it.
I've heard people speaking in tongues, and they do channel an angelic language or angelic languages, and I found there was quite a bit of similarity between the work that you just did.
Yeah, I mean, sound is vibration, and because we are so much water now, so sound goes through the waters of the body. So one of my things is to heal, to purify the waters of the body. Waters is like the crystalline water, and also like the blood and the fluids, everything, and also the waters of the earth as well. So water is actually quite a key subject, and then related to the electromagnetic frequency, like the 5G, everything that's going on. It's basically using water as a conduit to beam frequency to us, whether it's so-called positive or negative, but it's like beaming the frequency through us using water. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, there certainly is a need for this in the world at the moment, and more of this the merrier.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree.
Yes. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's a pity I can't show the video, but anyway, thank you so much, and it's my pleasure.
Desiree, do you have her contact information? You can share it with us so she can go to bed.
Oh yes, I will put it in She's on my Facebook, so what I'll do is I will put her Facebook information in the group,
Okay, wonderful.
in the conscious group. Well, you know what? I can actually add her to the conscious group too.
Or whatever is easier. Do you prefer an email address or website, or what is easier for you guys to? I have Facebook as well, Facebook page as well. So maybe I'll just type it all out here, and then you guys can,
Yeah.
Your personal Facebook or your Facebook business page or website or whatever business accounts you have.
I'll just do everything.
Amazing, San. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, here you go. Okay, cool. So have a good rest of your day and evening or morning, whatever. Yeah.
Thank you, son. Love and light to you.
Love and light.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's awesome. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
David.
Yeah.
You want to stay on and we can talk about what we want to do at 8, if we want to do an 8 o'clock run or not?
Yeah, I'm happy to stay on. I'm no hurry here. It's only 9 o'clock my time, 9 a.m.
All right, let me, I'll turn off the recording on this one.